Monica Chavra and staff and students of MIS International. Thank you very much for having me here. And let's hear one for the nation. Jai Hind! Jai Hind! Can we do better than that? Jai Hind! Jai Hind! Much better. You know, when I joined the Navy almost 40 years ago, after I passed out of NDA, we joined the training ship, the old INS Mysore. We were placed in a mess deck around the size of the stage. That was our living space, that was our eating space, dining room, that was our classroom. That's where we had classes. We slept on the tables, we slept on the benches, wherever we could find the space, we slept there. There were lockers on the sides where we kept our things. So one of the first things that all of us received was not a rifle or something like that. It was a jhadu. Jhadu botha. Saaf karo. It was, at that time, you know, we felt as a ganda botha leke. But there was a method in that madness. Keep your workplaces clean. Keep your living spaces clean. When you sit down to study, it should be a neat and tidy place. Fold up your bedding every morning when you wake up. Put it away neatly, shine that locker so that you can see your face in it. You know, when some of you students who are in the senior classes, when you go out of here, you'll meet a lot of people along the way. A lot of people, very humble people. You have to learn from them. We were placed under the junior most sailor. That you listen to him, whatever he tells you, you do. Of course, later, you know, as we passed, we realized that if you don't do what that man is doing, what that woman is doing, you will never learn. You have to do, you have to get down on your hands and knees and then get your hands dirty and then work. Without that, there's no progress. So you'll meet a lot of people along the way. As you go up, you'll learn from many of them. Be nice to them. You never know when you'll meet them again. Be nice to them on your way up, because you never know when you're coming down, you'll meet the same person again. If you can't help someone, doesn't matter. Be nice. You can't possibly help everyone, but at least you can be nice. Now, many of you say, many of us everywhere say, what difference does it make? What difference do I make? You do. Ask a person, ask the leper on the streets of Kolkata, who was left to die there in his or her filth, what it meant when Mother Teresa went there, embraced them, and gave them a life of dignity. There's just one person, one old frail lady going around doing that. Does it make a difference? Does your effort make a difference to an organization? Most definitely it does. 2611 Kama Hospital, maternity ward. Nurse Anita Kulte was on duty in the gynec ward. She heard gunfire for the first time in her life. She was not a soldier, but she heard gunfire for the first time in her life. What did she do? Did she run? Not a chance. She rounded up all her 20 patients, pregnant women, some in advanced stages, kept them calm, moved them to safety. In the middle of all that chaos going on, she dealt with a woman who went into labor also. She kept her head on her shoulders. So keep your head on your shoulders, stay cool, stay committed. Commitment counts. You want to know what commitment is? Ask the staff of the Taj in 2611. Not one person left their guests and ran. They stayed put. They stayed there. They were committed. But commitment alone will not carry you too far. It's good for the moment, and you need to renew it every single day. When you have to do it on a daily basis, that is called consistency. Ask Michael Phelps, probably the world's greatest sportsman, 161 medals, more medals than many countries put together. How did he get there? 5 years, non-stop practice every single day, 5 years. He didn't miss a single day. Were there days that he didn't feel well? Yes, of course. There are days that he didn't feel like coming out of bed? Yes. But what he says is that it's what you do on that day when you're feeling most unwell. That is what takes you farthest. Well, today you can see the results out there. So, does one single person make a difference to an entire nation? Yes, it does. Some of you, now the older students out here, there was a young man, barely 21, just a few years older than you, barely 21. In 1971, he held up an entire army, single-handedly. He was told to evacuate, get out from there. Your tank is gone. He said, no, my gun is still firing, I will fight. He fought, he held up till the reinforcements came. Arun Khetarpal was only 21. Just 21 years old. There are history abounds with people who have given their all. And let me tell you, it is not somebody who's reached my stage who will make the difference. It is you, youngsters, who are very young. History is full of those kind of examples. Take the Rani of Jhansi. She was 23. Alexander, he was below 30 when he conquered the world. Bhagat Singh, everyone. So it's youth who is going to make all the difference. You are the people who will go forward. It is not people like me and others who are has-beens. We can only guide you, we can't do much. You have to do it. You have to walk on the road that your teachers here show you. Remember, your teachers are also parents and parents are also teachers. Everybody is giving you a guidance. Why do you have brakes in a car? Not to slow down, but to go faster. You have good brakes, you can go faster. You have bad brakes, you will have to go very slowly. Right? So, consistency, commitment, and if you want to do something good, believe in yourself. The great boxer Muhammad Ali, he used to practice 7-8 hours every day and he used to keep telling himself, I am the greatest, I am the greatest. Whenever he was in the practice gym, he would keep practicing, telling himself, I am the greatest. But it is not an empty boast. He worked at it. He worked 7-8 hours and then he reached the top. So if you want to do something big, have commitment, have consistency, and have your self-belief. And don't worry, the world is yours. I don't want to take too much of your time. I'm not a politician, I'm just a soldier. I will leave you with a few words. In NDA, we used to have a poem called If by Rudyard Kipling. It used to be put in front of our study tables, out here. We have to read it every day and we have to recite it. I'll just tell you the last line because this is most meaningful for you. It was addressed by Rudyard Kipling to his son, but it applies to everybody, girls, boys, everyone. If you can walk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, nor lose the common touch, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it. And what is more, you will be a man, my son. So that's what I have to tell you. Thank you. Jai Hind.